Peace, lovies. It's Amira, also known as Blissful Mindful, back at you with a What I Eat in a Week plant-based video. So excited to do this one. This is something I love to do. I haven't really done a full one before, but this is my go at it. And just simple stuff that I make, honestly, throughout any given week. I am not complicated, so I don't eat a lot for breakfast. I'm just going to be honest with you all. So honestly, sometimes I don't even eat. Usually I don't. And just like this morning, I'm having some matcha. And I really do keep breakfast very simple. For some reason, when I first wake up, and even some hours, several hours later, I'm just not hungry. Like I just don't have much of an appetite. So I tend to not really make too much for breakfast, if anything at all. And by the time I do eat something, honestly, it's like a brunch. It's no longer breakfast time. But if it is early in the morning, I do just kind of have some tea and, whether it's iced or hot, usually it's what's crazy. Usually I like something iced. If it's not like winter or fall or something, I am definitely probably going to go to an iced drink in the morning, something a little sweet. As you all can see, I like the sweet. I do. Usually I sweeten with agave, but yeah, I got this matcha from Costco some time ago. And I use it occasionally. I honestly don't do matcha a whole lot. I'm more of a chai mommy, but sometimes I do like my matcha. And I like a light version of matcha because it just has me up all night, even if I drink it early in the morning. So I take it easy on the matcha. I don't, I just don't make it too strong because I know, it doesn't make me jittery at all. I love how it makes me feel. Like I get so much done when I do have some matcha in the morning and I'm not tired. I'm pretty focused. I can just kind of get into my zone. So I do love it for that. It's just that sometimes, like if I drink it too late in the day, I will just be done for later on that day. So later on this day, I still wasn't really that hungry. I think I was doing a lot around the house this day. So I just made a cheese quesadilla for dinner. I know that sounds crazy, but I just didn't want anything heavy for dinner. I mean, sometimes I think also it might be the heat. It's summertime right now and super hot. And I usually don't want a whole lot to eat. I just kind of want something sort of light. Some days I might want something more, with more, I don't know, oomph to it. But this particular day, I don't know, it just was a light eat day for me. And I just really didn't have a whole lot of an appetite. So it was just a light day, just some matcha. Matcha makes me a little full though. So that could have been it as well. But yeah, just a simple cheese quesadilla. Just threw some shreds, some vegan shreds on some tortillas. And oh my gosh, you all, I had no salsa. So I had to use bruschetta. I had no salsa left, but I didn't realize until after I started making this cheese quesadilla, but it worked out anyway. So yeah, I had some bruschetta on top. And then I decided at the last minute I wanted some mushroom on top, which is, I know, random as hell, but I just kind of wanted that on top. And it actually did add something really nice. And I added some plant-based sour cream on top as well. And that's it. That ended up being dinner. It was delicious. It was fast, simple. It was filling. It was everything that it needed to be, even with the bruschetta. In place of salsa, I'm like, look, tomatoes are tomatoes. Okay, so I just went with it. And it did work out anyway. I enjoyed the meal. My daughter enjoyed the meal. And, it's what it was. But this is something I usually do. I'll do this for a brunch sometime, most of the time. Not typically. Sometimes I do eat this for dinner. Like I said, if I want something light, quick, this is something I'll throw together. All right, we are going to day 2. Next morning, I wanted something to drink for breakfast, but something a little more hearty. So I did decide to make my daughter and I a smoothie. We went to the farm, as you all know, if you watched a few videos back, and had so many blueberries, and I need to use these things up. So decided to make us a hearty blueberry smoothie, blueberry and banana smoothie. And I use hemp seeds in place of throwing some plant-based milk because, we drink hemp milk anyway. So to make the smoothie process quicker, I just throw some hemp seeds in there and, put some water in there and just let it go. I do put a little bit of protein powder as well in my smoothie. I do smoothies different each time I do them, but this one I just wanted something kind of quick and at the same time hearty. So that's what I did. And oh my gosh, you all, I just got this Vitamix, so I'm still kind of getting used to it, but I do love that it has this little gadget in there so you can just kind of pop this in there and kind of loosen things up, especially when you're making a smoothie because it's so clunky, all the frozen fruit and stuff. So I absolutely love it. Then, of course, forgotten to put some sweetener in, so I had to put some agave syrup in there last minute and whip it up one more time, but it turned out pretty good. Of course, this big ass smoothie filled us up. It was perfect for breakfast. Honestly, this we had later in the day, so it was kind of more of a brunch, but it worked out perfectly, filled us up. We felt full afterwards. We felt refreshed after. It's hot as hell. It's summertime. And this, to me, is the perfect breakfast for summer. Later that evening, you all, I know, I just keep it light. Is summer is hot. So honestly, I just threw together a salad just with what I had in the house and in my garden. And this is jackfruit, and I just made it into these little cakes. And I guess if you want to call them crab cake type, plant-based crab cakes, call them what you like. But honestly, that's all I did. Put some breading on it. And I put it in the air fryer. And that was all. This was the simple meal. It was no need to even really show anything because I didn't do anything deep, honestly. That's all I did. And then the next day, I don't even think we ate breakfast. I don't even think we ate breakfast, you all. So that's why I'm kind of going right to dinner on that day. I think we were running around, running errands and stuff. So I had some rice that I already had. I had some frozen veggies, and then all I did was air fry some tofu and threw that on the side, and that was dinner. I mean, it was quick because we had been gone all day. I did not want anything complicated. And this was breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you all, because we were gone all day. We had not eaten, so this was it. But it turned out so delicious. I love to have frozen veggies in the fridge sometime, and I got this pack of like an Asian style stir fry veggies from Costco, and I'm glad I had it on hand. Day 3. I'm sorry, we're on day 4, you all. Look at me. We are on day 4. You all, again, I'm a chai mommy. Now, you all, this is my absolute favorite. This is my go-to breakfast is some chai tea. Oh my goodness. This is my absolute favorite breakfast. This is probably one I have most often. This will definitely be my go-to breakfast, a simple cup of chai tea. Look at me, chai tea. Chai does mean tea. If you all didn't know that, I learned that on my own, and so it's redundant when you say chai tea. You should just say chai. So yeah, I just had a glass of chai for breakfast, and it was divine as usual. It never lets me down. And later that evening, once again, we were running around, so I did get takeout. Sometime I did get takeout. That's why I included this in the video because, I don't know, if we're running around and it's too late to start cooking something, I will pick something up. This was from our favorite Asian restaurant called Meiwa, and it's in Chevy Chase, Maryland, right across the DC, Maryland. It's right across the line, and I love it. It's our favorite Asian restaurant in the area, and we usually get the same thing. Honestly, we don't really do a whole lot on their menu. My daughter likes the silken tofu, and I like the more hearty one, so we get one of each, and we kind of still share anyway. And then just some fried rice that we usually share. Oh my gosh, you all, I just got the Ninja Creamy. So excited about it. It was my first time making the ice cream with it, and here's how it turned out. It was creamy, it was delicious. I used plant-based milk. I actually used hemp milk this time, but it still turned out nice. I wanted to do cashew milk, but you know, it was my first time and I was honestly just trying it out, but it was so delicious. So if you haven't tried that one, you can definitely try the Ninja Creamy. Even for plant-based, it's so good. So good, you all. I totally enjoyed doing this video. I will be doing more of these what I eat in a week videos, plant-based, vegan style. This is stuff I eat every day, literally. It's a realistic video. I don't get too complicated with my meals normally because, you know, life is happening and I just always have all this stuff going on and it's just too much. And besides that, it's hot, you all. No one has time for all of that. But thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoy the content here, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already done so. Looking to grow my new channel, and I love it that you are subscribing. Thank you so much, and I love having you here. I look forward to doing more and more and more of this content. You all rock. Thank you, and comment below on anything that you wanted to know that I did not include the information around the video. I will see you all next time. Sunflower Smoothies. Peace and love. Mwah.